What's up, guys? Hey, and welcome to the video. This video, we are going to be talking all about happiness. Okay, now listen, watch this in your car. Okay, watch this on a walk, turn it on and just listen. Okay, and some of the things I say you may not believe at first, and they may go against your truth, and that's okay. But you have to remember that in order to change your perspective, or in order to grow, repetition must happen. Okay, so sometimes you have to listen to something 2 times, 5 times, 30 times, 100 times. But each time you listen to something or you read something, you see something different in yourself that you didn't see before. Okay, so listen, today I want to talk about happiness, because what I have learned over the last couple decades is happiness comes from within. You are happiness. But a lot of people are distracted by trivia, right? Social media, news, radio, movies, other people, complainers, all these things. And they're basing their happiness on external things, right? Birthdays, holidays, food, dinners, alcohol. And what I have learned is that some of those things are fun and they're short-lived, but it's not happiness. Okay, it's actually shallow, right? When you really look at it. Or it's distraction, okay? Because there's always going to be a holiday. There's always going to be a distraction. But when that temporary fun, right, that temporary satisfaction is over with, it leaves us in regret for sometimes hours, days, weeks, months, and for some people years. But we keep repeating the same cycle over and over. And this is called conditioning. This is called your belief system. This is called your paradigm, right? Your habits that keep repeating without you even being aware of it, okay? And this is what holds most, not all, but most people back, right? They're not aware of the things that they're doing or their habits that they keep repeating, and change never happens. And if it does happen, it's short-lived, and then we end up falling back into our old routine. But listen, guys, let's talk about what happiness is and what I've learned. Okay, number one, you are happiness, right? Everything about you, okay, we're all the same first, right? Everyone is the exact same. We just have different results based on the way we think. But you are happiness. You are pure love. Anything outside of that has been programmed in you, has been plugged into you through other sources, like we talked about earlier: radio, news, friends, teachers, parents, family, your work, you name it. But what I've learned is that happiness, right? I already am happiness. I already have everything that I could ever imagine inside. I was born with the highest faculties and intellect, right? I have the ability to think, right? To reason. I have the ability to use my imagination, my memory, my perception, right? My focus, my will, my intuition, okay? Which a lot of people, me included, I used to not even know that I had these faculties. I may have heard of them before, but I never knew what they truly were and how I can use them. But listen, guys, real quick, the only thing that separates you and I from our 4-legged pets is our mind, is our higher faculties. Okay? Once again, the only thing that separates us from our dogs, our cats, from horses, from pigs, is our mind. We have the ability to think. Once again, our intuition, our reason, our will, our perception, our memory, and our imagination. We have 6 higher faculties, guys. You can find everything else in your pets. They can hear, see, smell, taste, touch. You can find all the same things in them. Okay, and you may joke, or you may think that's offensive, but it's not. It's the truth. And happiness, you already are. But true happiness is going to come from growth. Is going to come from you listening to your inner voice, your higher self. Is going to be you executing the small things, the small actions, day to day. You growing. That is going to be long-lived happiness. Okay? We are all seeking, desiring growth. And when we are not growing, when we are not doing the things that we said we were going to do, it literally eats us from the inside out. Okay? And you know what I'm talking about. That feeling that you have inside that needs to be expressed, like you're missing something. You want to grow, you want to serve, you want to help, if you're jumping, you want to jump higher. If you're running, you want to run faster. If you're lifting, you want to lift heavier, right? If you're losing weight, you want to lose more weight. If you're making money, you want to make more money, right? That is built inside of us. We are designed to grow and to create and to build whatever version of you or I that we want. But most of us don't understand, we'll save this for another video, but most of us don't understand who we are. And that's the first problem. We don't understand who we are. We think that we are our limitations and our name and where we come from and what you do for a living and all of this nonsense. But we only think that because somebody else plugged that into us. We never actually studied who we are, what we are capable of, where we come from, what we were born with, and we were never taught how to use it. And when we don't even understand who we are, if we don't understand who we are and what we were born with, we try to change the external world. We try to change everything outside of us, and we can't change those things. We can only change from the inside out, because you, your body, everything in your reality, in your world, is a reflection of what is going on inside, how you think. Okay? You have to understand this. Okay? And when we are not growing, and when we don't have understanding of who we are, it causes depression. It causes anxiety. It causes doubt, worry, fear. It causes us to be at dis-ease. It causes us to attract the things that we don't want into our life. And it all comes back to us because we don't understand how things work. We don't understand how we work. And when we don't understand how we work, we're in an ignorant state, which just means not knowing. And what happens is when we don't know and we get in these states, we start distracting ourselves, going out to eat, overeating, drinking alcohol to numb the thoughts, to numb the feelings, right? Distract from the fear, talking to other people that are complaining, right? Most people are complaining about something. Think about it. But my point is that happiness comes from you growing every single day, right? What are you plugging into? What are you reading? How are you growing? And you can only grow if you learn, if you have more understanding, okay? Happiness is not going out to eat. It's not celebrations. It's not vacation. It's not traveling. It's none of those things, guys. It is fun. Yes, it is fun. But it is short-lived. okay? And if you want happiness, it has to start from the inside out, okay? And that starts with self-developing. That starts with reading, controlling what you are letting in your mind, okay? And most people, you probably included, you're not controlling what you're letting in your mind, okay? So start being aware of what you are letting in your mind. Start reading, start self-developing, okay? Start to have more understanding. And I promise you, as you start to grow, as you start to expand your mind, you will be the best version of yourself. You will feel at ease. You will have more faith. You will have more belief. You will have all of the things that come with understanding. And that is the true happiness. That is the happiness. You growing. You growing. So guys, watch this video again. This is so important, right? On the next video, we'll dive into more about you and who you are. But watch this video a few times. We're going on 12 minutes. Watch it in your car, go on a walk, re-listen to this, okay? Repetition. I promise you, if you start to do some of the things that we've talked about, which is growing, the byproduct will be a better version of yourself, will be happiness. And that is everything that you are seeking, okay? That is everything that you are looking for. You already have it, okay? Hey, love you guys. Talk to you soon.